Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another question and answer with Ryan Watkins. Your questions, my answers. Today's question comes from Giovanni. His question is how to control the mindset to hold trades deep into profit without pulling out. All right, thank you, Giovanni, for this question. And if anyone else has questions, go ahead and type them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to get your question answered. All right, so to summarize Giovanni's question, basically it is, how can I have a let profits run mindset? And the mindset is a critical thing for traders. And in order to answer this question, there's really two important factors that you, the trader, need to have. So let's talk about what those two very important factors are. Number one, you must have a tactic that lets your trade run for profits. I'm talking something very specific that is designed to let those profits run. Let's talk about a few of them right now. Number one, and really the most common one that we see out there, is a form of a trailing stop. That could be using an ATR, average true range, a dollar amount, a percentage amount, moving averages, anything like that would be considered a trailing stop. Now, one of the reasons why this is so common is because they're very easy to use, very easy to implement in most trading platforms today. A little more difficult one, but highly effective, is number two, a technical stop. This happens to be my personal favorite way to let profits run. It has shown me over time it is very consistent in its approach of letting profits run. It has really good ability to get those long winning trades, those long, big, profitable trades. It's a very, very effective way to let profits run. Walking away is another form of letting your profits run, if you can believe that. But yes, traders do it. They will set their trade and they literally just walk away from their computer screen there. Please set your stop at least before you do it that way. But the reason why people walk away is simply because they don't have the emotional control yet to be able to let those profits run. So they just say, hey, look, if I'm the problem, I will remove me from the equation. And there you go. The profits are able to run a little bit better. Number four, turn off the computer. That's a bit drastic, I think, but hey, whatever works, whatever the solution is, or maybe you have to turn off the computer and walk away. Number five, go to work or school or whatever it is that you do. This is one of the reasons why people that have a business they run or a job or a school they have to go to typically do better than day traders who are sitting in the front of the screen all day, because they're not in front of the screen to screw it up. So take a hint from that. Again, this gets back to walking away from your computer, either for another reason, like work or a job or something, or just walking away to remove yourself from the equation. Set and forget is kind of a unique one, because how most people do this, they're setting an actual stop and target at a fixed price. So you're basically forgetting about what will happen during that time. So price will either hit your target or it will hit your stop. Now, for some people, that works really great. For other people, it's disastrous. They just don't have the discipline to do that. Number seven, there's many, many, many other tactics that you can use to let profits run. In just a little bit, I'm going to share with you my personal favorite way to let profits run, something that's worked really well for me in the past. All right, first, let's get to factor number two. You must have the mindset to let profits run. Now, a little fair warning here. This is the most difficult part. The mindset, the trading psychology, your thought habits. One thing that makes a huge difference is discipline. If you've probably heard that before, you got to have discipline, and it's true. Every trader must have discipline. So that is a key ingredient to your success. Let's look at some others here. Every trader needs to have a process. Now, I'm not just talking about your trading process. I'm talking about your thought habit process or your mindset type of process. One really great way we can do that is our daily trading routine. Now, when you're doing your daily trading routine, you want to make sure you structure it for best results. Again, not just your best trading results, but your best mindset results as well. If any of you would like any ideas on what a trading routine looks like and how to structure it, let me know in the comments. All right, number 2, focus on the process, not the money. This is critical because if you're focused on the process, that's the mindset that we want, then you're focused on achieving whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. But if we're focusing on the money, well, that leads to fear and or greed issues. So we don't want to put ourselves in that situation. That's a terrible situation, in fact, for a trader to be in, if you're constantly trading on fear, greed, and all those negative emotions. But when we focus on the process, that leads to the outcome that we want. That's the good trade. That's the situation we want to be in. That's the mindset that we want to be in. So it is critical that we focus on the process. So now back to discipline. Discipline in your trading and life. Because you can't be undisciplined in your everyday walk in life and really, really disciplined in trading. Sorry, folks, it just doesn't work that way. You need to be disciplined in your everyday life, which includes your trading. So without discipline, you're not going to follow your process. Now, you might be thinking, well, Ryan, I don't have discipline. How do I get discipline? Well, I will tell you, for me and many others, it's not easy, but you've got to start somewhere. You have to. So I would suggest start with something small, just a small little habit that you want to change. Maybe it's waking up 15 minutes earlier so you can get a better start on your trading day. Just start with that. So, well, how do I do that? You just do it. You do what you got to do. And so you start 10 minutes early, 5 minutes, whatever it is that you can do, but have a small habit that you can start with. All right, let's transition into some practical solutions. I told you I would give you my own personal method of how I let profits run. It's been very good to me, and let me share that with you now. Remember, there's 2 things that we're looking for, the actual tactic and the mindset that goes along with it. So here we're combining the tactics and the mindset together. You need both. One doesn't work without the other. This is really important you understand that. So when it comes to tactics, here's what I do. Number 1, I use a 2-exit tactic to let profits run. What if I exited 50% of my position at a 1R? Then what would happen? That would give me a psychological advantage, a mindset advantage. And that's what I needed. I had to take, number 1, some profit. That helps. Just feels good, right? It also frees up money to trade other markets. But then the other thing it does too is it removes some risk from the equation. Exit remaining 50% by using a technical stop. As soon as price hits a 1R, my worst case scenario is break even. Now imagine what that does to your mindset. Imagine what that does to your psychology as a trader. You're at ease. You're not freaked out about losing money anymore. You're at ease. Do you think you can let profits run much easier now that you're at ease? Yes. All right, so that's the tactic. Now let's get into the mindset part. Some other things that have really helped me a lot. Turn off or tune out distractions as much as you're able to. Turn off your phone. Don't click on your email. Get all that stuff off your computer and out of the room if you have to, okay? Use a checklist if that helps you. So this is my daily trade habit or routine. I really like the word habit because what your habits are is what you will become. And so you want your daily habits to really align with your objective of what you're trying to accomplish as a trader. It also helps us keep that laser focus, or sports analogy, we call that you're in the zone. Another thing, an accountability partner to help get you to your goal. It makes a big difference. And then, of course, this is a game changer right here. Remove any evidence of profit or loss from your screen. Now, this gets back to the mindset, because if you're watching the profit and loss on your screen and it's going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, what do you think your emotions are doing? They're also going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So remove it from your screen. Because every time you look at that profit or loss, it triggers a thought, and that thought triggers an emotion, and that emotion triggers an action. And it's almost never a good trading situation to be in. Remove the evidence. Get rid of it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed that. God bless and good trading, everybody.